Every year about this time, the College World Series comes to Omaha, Nebraska, and we get tens of thousands of people coming in to Omaha, Nebraska from all around the country to support their teams. But coming into the big city of Omaha can be a little overwhelming if you're not used to it. So I'm going to give you the top 8 travel tips I have for traveling to Omaha for the College World Series. Here we go. Number 1, you're going to want to visit Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo. Right? It's a local landmark. It's one of the best zoos in the world. Plus, this is a great place for your kids to play Pokemon Go and stare at their phones all day while you're walking around wondering why you spent money to get them into this place. Trust me, you should do it. That way you'll get the Instagram pictures at least, and you can say, we've been to the Henry Doorly Zoo. Number 2, visit Nebraska Furniture Mart. If you're unfamiliar with what Nebraska Furniture Mart is, just picture a big IKEA, but with a fake Apple store in the middle and no meatballs. You're going to have the urge to buy a bunch of things you don't need, and that's fine because it goes into our local economy. So you probably should. Number 3, hit a pothole. Now, we're not Colorado here. I'm not talking about a dispensary. I'm talking about the holes we have in our road. Now, all the states and all the cities that I've ever been to complain about potholes, but Omaha, we have perfected the pothole. We can take out your entire front axle with one pothole. Just give us a chance. It'll probably be a rental car since you're probably flying in, but if you really want something spicy, bring your own vehicle. If you want to do bring your Jeep, you can do some mall crawling through the city and be it's just like the Mojave Trail or something. You got a whole bunch of potholes. You can go down, and you've seen that where they go down and come back out the other side of that Mojave thing. That's what we can do, but on Dodge Street. Give it a chance. Number 4, you can go to Iowa to buy your sure, we have our own illegal here in Omaha, but when you're that close to Memphis, you want to go to Graceland. You know what I mean? It's like capital of, never mind. You can go to Iowa and buy your Number 5, you can spend a lot of money on a lot of things so that Omaha can blow it on stupid things. We have a habit here in this city of doing that. We're always interested in putting a trolley in that only goes about 12 blocks and doesn't really have parking on either end or in the middle. It's going to be amazing, let me tell you. We also like to spend money on new headquarters for our last remaining Fortune 500 companies because we're afraid we're going to lose them. So we spend a lot of money on their headquarters like we did with the last ones who left us and went to bigger cities. Yeah, you should definitely spend some money here because we can be responsible with it this time. We need that trolley. Number 6, you can figure out why they call this the River City. Every once in a while, you be going around and you see something that says River City Auto or River City Carpets or River City this or River City that. But we don't really use our river. We have a river. We just don't use it yet. Maybe in a few years when we get the landing thing. But right now, there's just a river there. We call it the River City. See if you can figure out why. I don't know. There's a bridge that goes over it and you can go to Iowa if you want to buy your Number 7, and this is one of my favorite ones. You can talk to a local about farming. Now, you're not going to be able to do this directly in Omaha for the most part. You're going to have to drive about 10 miles outside, find any little town. When you get to that town, there's going to be a BP gas station or a Casey's gas station. There's definitely going to be a Dollar General. If there is a BP gas station, you want to go into that BP gas station about 5 a.m. every morning. You're going to grab a cup of coffee and you're going to start talking to the locals that are there. You want to have knowledge in your mind like the price of corn or the current price of diesel fuel because let's face it, this is what these guys thrive off of is conversation about farming things and the cost of such. I highly recommend it. You should definitely do that. Just make sure you get at least about 5-10 miles outside of Omaha. You should be able to find this pretty easily. If you don't have a BP, just go into the Casey's because the old dudes are in the Casey's doing the same thing, drinking coffee. Don't go into the Dollar General. That's for locals only, and you know why. Last and not least, number 8, stay home. You can also stay home and not come to Omaha. That's perfectly fine with me. Like we said before, we're just going to blow the money on something stupid. We're going to be annoyed by all the traffic, even though it's not really that bad of traffic. We're going to talk about that traffic for the next 3 or 4 months of how bad the traffic was the College World Series. But at least it's not Berkshire Hathaway's stockholders meeting because that's when all the idiots who don't tip come in. Make sure if you are in Omaha, at least you're tipping well. And then my best advice is leave. Just leave. I'm ready for you to leave. You should leave now. That's all I got, y'all. 8 travel tips for surviving the College World Series in Omaha. Let me know in the comments if you got more tips. Catch you later. Have a good one. Be good, y'all. Later.